And meanwhile, across our state, 3 controversial gun bills impacting Second Amendment rights are moving forward, but there is still a long road ahead.
Fox 13's Shira Matsuzawa breaks down what these bills mean and the debate from both sides.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Civil Rights and Judiciary Committee hearing.
Washington state legislators taking up 3 bills Friday aimed at gun control measures. House Bill 1163 is geared toward enhancing requirements related to the purchase, transfer, and possession of firearms. House Bill 1132 would establish monthly limits on firearms and the amount of ammunition. Dealers would only be able to sell a buyer 1 gun a month and 1,000 rounds of ammo. And House Bill 1152 is focused on enhancing public safety by establishing secure storage requirements for firearms in cars and homes. All 3 bills triggering some passionate responses.
This is a bad bill. Please vote no.
Supporters of House Bill 1163 say this legislation would help strengthen the background check system by requiring a permit to buy a firearm.
Requiring a permit to help keep guns out of the hands of those who threaten our community is our moral imperative here.
We're passing more law that restricts firearm rights, and we're seeing an increase in violent crime in this state. So the premise that bills like this will make communities safer is questionable at best.
8 voted yes, 5 voted no.
Substitute House Bill 1163 is reported out of committee with a due pass recommendation.
For House Bill 1132.
What this legislation is trying to do is prevent the flood of firearms and ammunition to the unregulated secondary market where these weapons can get into the wrong hands.
This bill, frankly, does not work in a district like mine, which is large, rural, has a long tradition of firearm ownership.
8 legislators also voted yes, 5 voted no.
In 2023, a gun was stolen out of a vehicle in Tacoma every 57 hours, and firearms were the leading cause of youth hospitalizations.
Which is why supporters of House Bill 1152 are pushing for guns to be stored securely at all times and in all locations. But opponents say laws like this are already on the books.
If people are stealing guns from cars more often than they used to, let's focus on deterring stealing property.
In the end, all 3 bills moved out of committee with a due pass recommendation. While amendments to the bills were proposed and voted on, none of the amendments were adopted. So what happens next? House Bill 1163 will likely be referred to the Appropriations Committee. The chair will then decide if and when to schedule a public hearing. As for the other 2 bills, we expect more hurdles there as well. In the newsroom, Shira Matsuzawa, Fox 13 News.